Hey y'all, welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulties first thing. I apologize. Trying a new streaming software today. So hopefully everything goes well. If you guys see anything that needs adjusting, please feel free to let me know. Alright. So we're going to be dialing in the QR for the Big Apple Legacy Tournament. We had a few issues with it yesterday, so we had to start over. But it looks like it's going to be fun. Welcome to everybody that's here. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you guys. Is everything working okay so far? All right. I think we're good to go. So we're going to start off on hole 1. We're playing Tom's Shot. We're going to be featuring Boris's guide today. If you guys don't subscribe to Boris's guide, he has great guides and he has Telegram chats with videos, and they offer support if you got questions. Really great group. I've been a member since 2024. Highly recommend them. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this. Since this is a dial-in, we will be doing some practice shots, trying to get everything figured out. Let's try to find our ball here that we need. So in this shot, it's a backspin boost, and we're going to be using the waypoint perk on the Guardian. I need to find a specific ball, so I don't know why I did that. I need backspin. What am I doing? Backspin. There we go. Sorry about that. First thing in the morning, I need more coffee. There we go. So we're going to be using the apparel ball to play the shot with. And we're going to be setting up at P0 max rest. So we got the white ball there selected. We need to find our perk. And we're looking for the Guardian Waypoint perk, which is right here. So that's going to give us extra backspin and extra ball guide. And when you have it equipped properly, it looks like that on the screen. Alright, we got our P0. So this looks good so far. We did this shot a couple times yesterday. We dropped it twice, once in practice. So we're going to give it a practice go, probably just once. Make sure we got it still dialed in, and then go live with it. Alright. Are we still doing okay? Can everybody see and hear me alright? I'm going to assume so. Alright, hole 1. I'm going to check. Sounds fine. And screen, what's up with the screen, Pinky? Is it lagging still? Screen is very small on the Thank you, Rohan. Appreciate you. Pinky, is that big enough? How's that look? That screen size better? Yeah, I am. I am looking at it on YouTube. It's not full screen, is it? Alright. Thanks, Pinky. We'll give it a look at next time. Sorry guys if it's not correct there. Still working on a few kinks, trying new software today. So I appreciate the feedback. And we'll go ahead and get started on hole 1 here. Oops, we don't want to go live. Alright, so setup for this hole is Guardian Waypoint Perk, P0 Max Rest, Yellow by the Rough. We're set to horizontal, not vertical. Hey, thanks, Connor. Appreciate you being here. Well, there's not a lot I can do about it right now, guys. I apologize. We'll get it fixed. Thanks, Allison. Hey, welcome back. Nice to see you. All right. So we're just going to go ahead today and I will get this fixed. I apologize if it's hard to see. We're going to go P0 Max Rest, Yellow to the Rough, 1 backspin boost, 4 right spin, and circle drop OP, and then that's adjusted based on wind angle. 12 o'clock pull. So let's give it a practice. All right. Alright, P0 Max Rest, we want to be right there. Swap our ball. Full back, full right. Now this is a little difficult to see the rings and the wind. 7.3 is a 6.3 adjustment. So we're going to move to the red there. And it looks like we're in the blue zone, so no adjustment other than circle drop OP. Got to hit perfect. Alright, I should come back down, fall right into the trap. And that's the same drop we keep getting as left side. But I'll take it. The key to this shot really is zooming in enough to still pull your rings and see the wind angle. It can be a little bit hard to see, as you can tell, but it's a good drop. Alright, I want to thank Boris and team for the guides. Again, you guys, great people. If you're here watching the stream, thank you for coming, and please like and subscribe if you're not already. Love to have you hang out on the channel. Alright, let's go ahead and go live with this and see if we can get this drop and get this qualifying round going. It's the last day to qualify, so no matter what happens, we got to play through. Alright, here we go. Max back, max right, 7.5 is our adjustment. And we want to be 7.5 is 6.5, that's an easy one. Can actually see that. And then we are still in that blue zone. So circle drop. Hit perfect. Hopefully we got the drop here. Oh, that was close, but we got it. All right, we'll take it. Almost messed that one up. Missing right would have been, we had a little too much 01, but we got it in there. All right, first drop of the day. Here we go. Let's get it going. Hole 2, yesterday I played Tom's shot. Today I wanted to take a look at Boris's shot. It's a free-to-play shot, but it might yield a little bit better results. Yesterday we missed. We dropped in practice and missed live. It's kind of a bummer. All right, we're gonna be with APOC and a cat, and then we need a side spin, 4 or 8 wind 8, and so what I'm going to use, I'm going to use my Neutron. It's a free ball that you get from collecting all the balls in your album. If you look at your ball album, so whenever you collect all the balls the first time, you get some Neutron balls, and they're nice, they're free. They got a nice precision, so thanks, guys. Yeah, thank you. It was a nice drop. Appreciate y'all. Glad you're here. Alright, so this first shot here, Boris, we're going to definitely practice. We need the APOC and the cat. We are going to line up max rest, white to the right rough, and then we're going to shift left 3 rings over yellow. Then we're going to add max top spin, 1 left spin, max OP and max left curl. And then for the approach, it's based on landing position, 3 top, 4 left. That's the reason I chose to try this. It has exact spins. That makes my life a lot easier. Tom's shot is a great shot. I was having trouble with the ball coming in hot yesterday, and that's why we ended up missing. So let's give this Boris shot a try and see if we can get it to go. I gotta collect my chest or I'm gonna crumble to the ground. Alright. Hole 2 practice. So white to the right rough, shift 3 rings left over yellow. So we're going to go from red to the other side of yellow. And then we're going to swap balls. Alright. And we want to shift 3 rings. If you don't shift 3 rings, you know where you end up? In the rough. You know how I know? I did it yesterday. Alright. There we go. And we want to pull 10-1 is 10-1. It's 1-1. And max OP, max left. No shake really on the needle. Oh, we hit it great. That's practice for you. Hopefully that grate doesn't screw us up too bad. It did. It did. We didn't make it. So what you can do in practice, because you're practicing, is go ahead and take another shot here and just put that ball where it should be. That way you can practice the second shot. That way you're not wasting a ball and wasting a practice token. Alright, so here we want, what did we want here? 4 left and 3 top. And we want the ball to be right there. About that far through the hole. Oh, no, that's a little less. So we're on adjusting based on landing position. We're at plus 16. 9-6 is going to be 8-1. So right there. Oh, there we go. Sand trap can be a little tricky. And then we're just center ball. And let's see what happens on that second shot there. Miss to the right a little bit. Means we need to pull a little less 01. So this is probably going to be a little bit of a 59 flick to my eye. I'm going to have a look at the wind angle I pulled on the replay. And we'll take another practice at it. So on my notes, I got hole 1, Tom as per guide, 12 o'clock pull. Hole 2, we're playing Boris. And I'm not going to make any other notes until we drop it. So let's go back here. Select our white ball. Let's give this another go. I think this will be a good shot. It seems pretty easy, and hitting perfect with precision 8 shouldn't be as hard as I make it look. Alright, let's do this again here. Move 3 rings left. Just want to be on the other side of that yellow. And then we want max top, 1 left. Adjust our rings. 9-3. Max left, max OP. Little bit of shake. There we go, we got perfect that time. So we're looking for 413 target yards. Hopefully we can get to that. Make our life easy. My goodness gracious. Alright, what did we get there? 409, we're a little short. That's okay. Alright, so 4 left, 3 top. And we want to find our landing position here. Ball guide just through the hole. We're at plus 17. So we want to do a little 59 flick. 9-1 is 7-7. About right there. And then center ball. And hit perfect again. I think we'll drop it here. Oh! Okay, so we need a little more 59 than that. The other thing we can do is take 0.1 off the adjustment. And see if that works. Since this is dialing in, you know, we're going to try something. I'm going to try to keep that same pull and take 0.1 off the adjustment. I haven't done that on a video yet. I want to show you what it looks like. But we do got to take another practice at it. No sense in getting going live without having a drop and a plan, you know. Dialing in process can, you know, sometimes take a little bit. Usually on a QR for a regular tournament, you know, I'm not going to spend that many times because QR scores very rarely matter when it comes to tiebreakers. Sometimes they do though. But since this is a legacy, we only get one our 2 rounds, this score really matters a lot. So we're gonna take our time with it, make sure we get it done right here. 9-9. Alright. I hit a great right that time. My goodness. I am the king of greats, I swear. Great right shouldn't affect us too bad though. It's that great left you got to watch out for. Alright, so target yards were 413. We're right at it. Alright, set our spins. Find our landing position again. And we're going to have our little 59 flick there. 9-5 at 16 is 8-0. So we're going to pull 7-9. And see if that gets us the drop. And if it does, I need one more ring. Gosh dang it. We need to zoom out on that. I should have just let it time out. Alright, one more practice. Sorry guys. That was my bad. I zoomed in too much on the pole and the sand trap caused the jump. And that can really make it so you can't pull the right number of rings. Alright, last practice and then we'll go live. I think we'll get it here. Little things to know, you know. Alright. Let's get the drop and move on. Hole 3 we're gonna be doing something a little different, and that'll be kind of fun. Got some buddies that made a shot for an easy eagle that I want to try. Some of my clanmates in Pantheon. The Admiral and Coons, both great guys, so we're going to give their play a try. Oh, 3 rings left. Alright. Small ball. Max top. 1 left. 9 rings. Max OP, max left. There we go. See, I can hit perfect. 413. Let's get these target yards. So again, we're going to try that 59 flick with minus 0.1 from the adjustment table. 409. We're 4 yards short of check. That's all right. All right, let's line it up here. And plus 15 at 9 is 7.5. So we're going to pull 7.4. And we're going to zoom out a little bit, so we don't make the same mistake we made last time. See how much better that pull is? There we go. And center ball. Hit perfect. I should drop this time. Oh, we didn't have the dang guide through the hole enough. Alright. I think we're good to go live. I don't want to waste all day on one hole. So it looks like they're taking the 1.1 off the adjustment. So is going to be good. So I'm going to write approach 59 flick minus 0.01 on my notes because that's what I'm playing. And let's go live and get this drop. Quit messing around here. All right. Thank you, Barry. Hey, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the good luck. Let's hopefully we'll get it here. All right. Setting up the same way we did. White to the rough. Moving 3 rings left. Switching balls. Max top, 1 left. And then adjusting 10.3. So I'm going to pull 9-3 first. And then 1 ring to make it 10-3. And then max left, max OP. Little bit of a shaky. Got perfect there. That's what we needed. 4 13s, the yards we're looking for. Ooh. Alright, I think we got it. Well, a little long, that's fine. I'd rather be a little further. Alright, so 4 left, 3 top. We're going to set that ball guide through the hole just a touch more since it came up short. 8, 9. Oh, that little 59 flick there. 8, 9 at plus 13 is 7, 2. So we're going to move 7, 1. And we're going to go ahead and hit center ball. And this should drop for us. And we missed left that time. Which means we should have pulled the regular amount of freaking rings. That's how it goes. Just when you think you got it figured out sometimes. Alright, we're going to go into our Telegram chat where our buddies have helped us out a little bit here. And a big shout out to Grindpaw or Admiral for this next shot. He came up with the concept, and Coons GC, or a good friend of mine, he worked on the shot and posted a replay. So we're going to give it a go. He says the album may be possible, but we're all happy with the easy putt. So he also gives a disclaimer that he's not a shot creator. Coons is amazing, though, and he's a consistently top player. So this drive is a no-move target, max top spin boost, 1 left spin, adjust, and then push to max with a P10 win 0. So then after that, we're going to want a P10 side spin 10 win 6. So let's see. Let's go down and find that win 6 ball real quick. There it is. And then we want a P0 max top spin boost. Let me change that to, so we got 3 of those, and we got 27 of those. We'll use that. Alright. So what we're going to do here is we're going to follow his little guide here. On the approach, we have 5 left spin, 0.5 top spin. We're going to look for the little sticky spot, and if we push into OP, we're going to respin. We're going to push up. We're going to respin to 2 top spin, 5 left spin at max cat, and adjust 1 to 1, and then pushing up brings it from the OP. We're going to give that a go. Alright, so we got our 2 balls we need pinned. We got our APOC cat bag. Let's give this a practice and see if this will work. I'd like to give my guys in Pantheon a little credit here. They're great guys, always fun to play with. Alright, we're going to give it a practice. Alright. Max top spin boost, 1 left spin. Push to max afterward, max OP. It's going to be a real shaky needle. We're going to need to hit perfect. Now max top spin boost, 1 left spin. And we only got a 16.6 wind in this. I'm going to try to favor a little bit of a 1 if I can. And 16.6. And we got to push to max. And then max OP, no curl, and we want to hit perfect. And we didn't. That's okay. That might make it over, that might not. It's going to be hard to tell. Got to get over that rough if we're going to do anything, and we didn't. All right. So that's not worth carrying on with. We need to get that over the rough. Try it again. So double great right is no good, in case you guys are wondering. Barry, always good to see you, sir. Glad you could come along. Need to take a drink of coffee. Get myself situated here. Same wind again. That's a... all right. There we go. There's a perfect. Should get us over the perfect. Should get us over the rough. No problem. Yep, it does. All right, and then we're swapping to the Win 6. Okay, we're gonna go 5 top spin. I'm sorry, and 0.5, and then we're gonna look for the sticky spot where the ball comes back down. There it is. Okay, and then we're respinning to 5 left, 2 top. We were into OP a little bit, so we're going to have to push up rings. And we want to go 10-6. And we're going to push up 2 rings. And then we're going to give it a little bit of left curl. See if we can get it into that sticky spot drop for the Alba. We may not, but we'll be up here for an easy putt. Yeah, we'd have to put more curl on it to come back down for the Alba, but as you guys can see, it's an easy eagle. Key to this is perfect on the drive. That's going to be really dire. Since there is no curl on the drive, we could switch to the EM extra mile with the legendary perk and slow the needle down a little bit if we wanted to. So to do that, we would select this legendary perk. It gives us extra ball guide, extra power, extra top spin. So, you know, good, and it takes away all curl. So there's no curl on it. So we're going to set up with the APOC, adjust with the APOC, and then we're going to swap to that extra mile ball and our club, sorry, and make sure we got our stuff there. So we're going to set up, adjust, push up with the APOC, swap to that extra mile to slow the needle down, and then we are going to try our bestest to hit perfect. All right, here we go. We're going to go live with this. All right, we got 18-7 wind. That's a lot better wind. That'll give us a better shot at getting over. That's a really good wind. 18-7. Then we want to push to max. We're going to swap over to that extra mile. And we're going to give her a go here. Hit a minor great left. See what happens. Looks good from the wind angle. And we made it over. Alright, so we're there. We're going to get the eagle on this for sure. I'd love to drop the albatross. Gonna be difficult. But we'll give it a go. Alright, so 5 left. Half a top. And we're looking for just right. Gosh dang it. Right there. And we're adjusting 11-3. We're going to push up a couple rings. And we're going to give it, let's go ahead and give it a hole. Oh shit, hit a great. Oh, of course. Gotta hit greats, you know. That's part of my job. And we made it into the rough. Awesome. Annoying. Alright, we want to do a precision so we don't freaking, hopefully don't miss. Alright. There we go. Rescue shot, made it. Alright, that's our eagle there. We'll take it. Thanks a lot, Coons. Thanks a lot, Admiral. Grindpaw, as we lovingly call him. Appreciate you guys for the shot. That eagle is what stopped us last time. We couldn't keep playing with it. All right, so we're looking okay. We got first drop. We got the eagle. From here, we're gonna just be playing straight Boris and Tom. So hole 3, I'm gonna put Pantheon guys. And hit perfect. And then I'm gonna write swap to EM with perk. Now that way, if I'm playing my other account, I have these notes. The next shot is a par 3 from Tom. We're gonna be playing a QB and a B52 level 8. Thanks, Barry. Appreciate you. So this setup is, we're going to set up with a P0 side spin 3. We want 5.9 backspin, 1.5 right spin. That's max with the B52 level 8. We're going to have P0 max rest, blue ring to the rough line. And then we want a 12 o'clock pull, favor a small 01, he says. And then circle break up and wind tweaks. Based on wind angle. Notes on the slide say don't be shy with the red curl in red. Hitting the fairway just before the fringe causes a glitch roll on the green. So let's undo our perk. Unequip. We're going to go with the cat and the B52. I know that I got a side spin 3 to set spins with right here. I'm going to go ahead and use that to set spins, and then I need a P0. What am I doing? None. I was like, where's my ball? We're gonna use that one. Oh, too many pin balls. I forgot to unpin my balls there. Alright. We're going to use that one to set up with. And this is a P0 shot. There's no P0 plus listed. So our order of operations is going to be set spins with the B52. And then switch to that P0, set up according to the guide. And try to pull our best here. A little slight 0-1 flick. And then do our wind angle tweaks. So we got our balls pinned, we got everything selected. Let's go ahead and give it a practice. I'd like to get the drop here, that'd be really cool. Alright. We are in practice. Sometimes I've accidentally gone live, it's really annoying. Alright, so max back, max right spin. We're going to swap ball to the P0. And then we're going to come back to P0 max. And the guide has us setting up right there. Blue to the rough line. And then we want a 12 o'clock, or he said a slight 59. So we want to get out of that, 01. We want to get out of that 59 little thing we got going on. 8-6 is the pull here. And it looks to me like we are in green. So it's just before circle break up. Hit perfect, and hopefully we drop that. We missed left. So he says pull less 59 if you missed left. So we need a little more 0-1 on it. Speed was good. We're going to give this another practice. Par 3s are the hardest. And the ones that I practice the most. They're really game changers. Their tournaments are won and lost in par 3s all the time. Especially by me. Ha ha ha. Alright, you guys. If you just showed up, welcome to the stream. We are doing the QR for the Legacy dial-in. It's the last day, so it's like, what am I doing? I'm trying to get the best score. That's really what I'm doing. I'm dialing in case I play my second account, which I'm not sure I will. Just because the points are for this season and not next season. Alright, so want to make sure we get set up in that right spot at P0 max. There we go. We got 8-3 this time. Now we're going to give it a little more 0-1. 1, 2, 3. And a little less. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we are. 8-3, and we're in yellow angle this time. 8-3 is 8-5. That's a nice, easy adjustment. I love those. And then blue, our yellow angle is just circle break up. Should be pretty simple. And we like the angle on that. There you go. There's the drop. Okay. So now the key to this shot by Tom is going to be that 0-1. And so what I'm going to do is, now that I've got the drop, I'm going to go look at my replay, check out my camera or my wind angle, and I'm going to duplicate that live. That's what we're going to try to do. All right. So don't mind all my extra chests. If you guys don't know, you can collect those chests at the Playdemic store online. They're free CP, and you can collect one a day every day, and you can save them in your hub on the game, and they really help out when you're doing a push, because you can open up 100 of them or whatever, how many ever you got, and get all that CP for your push. Alright, so I'm watching the wind angle here. One, two, three, one. Oh. So it's a light 2 bounce, not a full 2 bounce. Alright. I think we should be able to replicate that. Let's go ahead and go live and go ahead and get the shot. Oops. Gotta open my or unlock my chest, or I'm gonna. Alright guys, we're gonna go live with this. Hole 4, Tom, I have 01. And I'm writing heavy flick. Down. Now I always need to double check stuff here. Alright, we got our ball selected. We got our that. We got our that. Alright. Here we go. Let's hopefully we'll get this drop. I think we got it figured out anyway. Love to be in that yellow angle again, or green. Don't really want to be in blue or red just because it has clicks of curl, and that's a pain in the you know what. All right. Swap ball. All right. Set up spots right there. All right, we are. All right, we are in. I'd say we're still in yellow. 7-8 is 7-9. And circle break up. And hopefully we'll drop that there. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice drop, nice drop. All right, we're looking good. Excuse me. So, key to that shot was definitely the 01 heavy flick, not full 01. But hey, we nailed it. Good job. Nice shot, Tom. Appreciate you as always. All right, next shot's done by Boris. We're gonna play the APOC Thorn P4 to a win to a P10 side spin 4 win 10. So the setup is going to be P4 max rest, red to the rough, 7 top, 2 left, and then we're going to zoom out a lot to adjust or push rings. I hate pushing rings, so we're going to be zooming out. And then we're going to do curl to the tip of the outside triangle with circle drop OP. So we're going to select that ball there. Power, wind resistance. Thanks, Barry. Yeah, it was a heck of a drop. I'll take it. All right. We need a decent ball. We need a ball, either that one. Or my other one that's just like, I got one of each. What am I doing with my life? All right, we got enough practice for, I mean, we got other balls we can use, but we're going to do one of those for practice. We got our thorn in our bag. That's important. And so we're ready to go ahead and take this on a practice run. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink of coffee. All right, let's give it a practice. Let's look. Well, first off, let me review the approach shot. So the approach is a pin check, yellow to the fringe fairway, in line with the background and edge of the green, and it basically we're gonna line up with the edge of the bridge and the edge of the fairway, and with a center bullseye. Set the spins 1 square through the hole, approximately 2 back, 1 left, and then we're gonna adjust according to the chart based on our pin check and with a 12 o'clock pull. This is Boris's play, so let's give her a look. All right, this is a max rest, not a max extension. I'm reminding myself here. All right. Okay, max rest. Red to the rough line. 7 top, 2 left. Now you're going to be like, why did I add 3? Because when I swap balls, it's just going to change automatically. Now Boris said you got to zoom out a lot to get this. So we're going to do that. And we want to pull 8 rings. So just the other side of that blue line. Oh. There we go. And curl to here. And circle drop OP. And I hit it great. I tell you, I'm the king of greats, man. Let's hopefully it'll get us down there still. We can still go. Target yardage is 370. 377. We're a bit far. We're going to probably have a wonky pen check at plus 10. The chart doesn't go that high, but we know that it's plus 1 ring or plus 0.1 for every 2 yards or 2 plus yards. So we want the ball to be, what do you say? 1 square through the hole. And then 7-2 is going to be 4-4. That's what we're looking for. All right. Center ball. And let's try to hit perfect this time, shall we? There we go. Let's see if that drops. Yep, nice center cup drop. Pretty good shot. I like it. Great job, Boris. The grate on the drive didn't. All it did was gave us a higher number at the pin check. So you know, you got to know with the thorn. You got to add or subtract 0.01 for every 2 spots you're different from the check. So if it's, you know, a pin check or if it's a yards driven check, you know, the value goes up by 0.1 every 2 notches. That's important with that ball. Now let's have it's really quick. See if we got some better precision balls we could use. And just set the spins with the other ball if we wanted to. So, you know, we're not out of options. I'm going to go ahead and use this one. But we'll set the spins with the katana like we did last time. And we'll get that out of there. Alright. Just a little bit better precision. Because this is really important. Can't mess around here. Alright, do we have our... We do. Alright. Alright, let's get this drop here. I'm going to really quick write a note. Hole 5. Boris. Great right was okay. And I think it was a 12 pull. Alright. So let's go ahead and go live here and give it a go. So 7 top, 2 left. 12 o'clock pull from clear, circle drop OP with the curl to the tip of the triangle on the outside of the shot circle. Setting up red to the rough. 7 top. I'm going to swap ball there. And we want to zoom out for our adjustment. And we're adjusting 8-1. Just to there. It's going to be a little bit shaky. Not much. There we go. Got perfect that time. Looking for 370 on the target yards. Hey, thanks, CB. Good to see you, man. All right. So, let's see. What do we get? 377. Went a little long that time. Alright, so pin check is +4. And we're lining up with the edge of that bridge and edge of that right there. Gonna spin. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. I almost screwed that up. Right here. Alright, and we're gonna spin that ball. Just one green square through the hole. And 8-3 at +4 is going to be 4-7. And we just want to center ball and hit perfect. And we got the drop with that last time. It should be fine. There we go. Right side of the cup drop. We'll take it. And my notes are good. I'll add as per guide there. Now, if you notice on the chart there, it only went to +5. So I again had to subtract 0.1 instead of add it because I was lower than the check numbers. All right. So that's kind of some adjustments you got to do on the fly. Looking pretty good so far, guys. -9 after 5. All right, this next shot by Boris, Send It. We love Send It. So let's see. So this is going to be, we're going to set up by this tree in the jungle, basically. We're going to have the white ring at the tree. Dependent on wind angle, we're either going to shift right or left and either push to max or not push at all. We need a P10, side spin 4, wind 0, top spin boost 8 with no precision. And we should be APOC to EB right before the green. But it's a very good chance we're going to have to save this from the sand. So I'm going to pin this precision 8. And let's look for our ball. So this is the ball he uses in the guide here. I only got one of them. So let's see what else we got. I got 3 of those. That's not a bad ball. And that's all we got for that. So I could use this ball as well. But we'll go with the one we got pinned. We're probably only going to take one practice at this Send It. Because you're going to end up where you end up. You don't got to spend all day on it. Hey, thanks, Allison. Appreciate you. All right. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to move left over by this tree in the middle of the woods. And then we're going to check the wind angle and shift right or left, or we're going to figure out if we have to push to max or not after adjustment. We're adjusting 1-to-1 for any wind over 16, and then top max boost, max right spin with a 2 or a side spin 4. So let's give her a look, see what happens. The only thing that with these Send It's is you don't know where you're going to end up. I mean, they're not exact science. You know you're going to be down there, but we're going to be either in the sand or an EB. All right, so we want to set up by this tree right here, right there. Then we want to check our wind angle. And it looks like we're in blue, so that means stay put, push to max. We need to move 0.9 rings. Hard to see. I'm going to move that white ring. I'm going to set my spins real quick. And then I'm going to push this back to max. There. And max right curl, full slice. There we go. Let's see where that leaves us. And right in the sand trap. So, yeah, as you can see, we could be either place real easy. Alright, so we got a rescue shot. We need a rescue shot ball. Alright, and there's not going to be much movement on this. I'm just going to set it to the right side of the pin there. And no adjust. And I hit a great left. So we missed left. So the key to that is, if we got a rescue shot, is of course hitting perfect. On Boris's guide, he says from the bunker use max topspin. A good friend of ours, and I'll be damned, Jenny actually played it no topspin last night while I was watching her stream. So it looked like it was a better option. So we're going to take that and copy her. Thank you, Jenny, for the idea. Alright, and thank you to all who are here. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed, please do. We're going to be doing a bunch of live streams. We'll have live streams every single day of the Q9s. We're going to be live streaming the OR front 9 later today. Dial in. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and go live with this and just let's get the drop. No sense in screwing around. The wind angle is a little tough to read. You got to zoom out a bit. You're looking at basically trees that look exactly alike. What I'm looking for in blue is that it's a bunch of trees kind of mashed together and they're a little higher than the other trees. So if I look at my wind angle, see that group of trees to the right of my wind angle? That's blue. So we're in red, which is shift 0.5 right. And we're going to do that now. And then push to max when we adjust. We need to adjust 2.9 rings. And then we need to push to max. We're not even close to running out of time with this because it's a send it. So, I mean, you don't worry about it. Don't feel the need to rush. Sending, that came back a little bit off the curl. Could affect the ball. See where we end up here. Right in the good old sand trap again. Alright, here we go. We got to save this. We need the albatross. It's going to be a matter of hitting perfect. Now, see if we do Boris's max top spin. Just because we're from this side of the sand trap. Oh, I hit a great right. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, settling for the eagle. Couldn't save it. Sorry, guys. Okay. That's a bummer, but got to move on. It's the last day of QR. No time to fret. Still not looking bad. I mean, we're tied for first already. Not a bad scorecard. We're looking for anything. Realistically, today we need anything over a 17 if we can. All right, next shot is by Tom. We're going rock, and then we're gonna switch to the APOC sniper. And so we need a P1 ball first off, and then for our setup with the rock, and then we need a P6 plus side spin 2 plus win 10. So I wish they would let you put these balls in power order opposite. So you didn't have to scroll through when you needed a P4 or lower. Alright, we got a couple P1s. No big deal. Alright, we're going to use that. And then we need a P6 plus side spin 2 win 10. So let's go back up here to our P6s. I don't have to use that ball much. I'm going to pin that as well. Alright. This ball I hardly ever use. I got 14 of them, so it's a nice ball to use for practice. Alright. So, first things first, we need to set up with the rock. And we need to set up with the P1. We're going to be rock at P1 max rest, white to the left rough. And then we're going to swap to that APOC sniper bag, do 7 top, 1 left. And pull from clear, and then center ball, no OP. Our approach shot is going to look a little scary, but it's not. It's going to be based on landing position. And then we want the blue to the bunker and the white to the second cut of rough. We're going to set spins to the middle of the dark square, aiming inside the right edge of the hole. Approximately 4.2 top, 0.7 left. And then we'll apply circle drop OP after we adjust. Alright, let's get it going. Let's have a look at it and see what we can do here. I've played this shot quite a few times. This is the same shot we've played in this tournament, or on this course a ton. It's pretty consistent, so hopefully. Alright, we need to be at the rough at max. And then we want to swap to our APOC sniper. 7 top, 1 left. And we're going to swap balls. And there's no OP on this shot, so it's just a center. Just a center ball. 7-7. So we don't have to worry about a shaky needle or nothing. Just need to hit perfect. And I hit a great left. Oh my lord. I don't know what you guys are doing here. Watching me hit great lefts all day. It didn't matter though. What's target yards? 339, 338. We'll take it. Alright, so this setup right here is like this. With the blue. See how I got the second cut of rough and the blue right by that. Now we want to set up our spins. We're going to go ahead and zoom in. And we want to be right there. Right? See that? Nope. Actually, according to the picture, we want to be right there. Oh, gosh dang it. Get over there. There we go. Alright, +2 is +1 to the chart. Gonna have to hurry up here. 8-1 is 7-7, so we're gonna go 7-8. And then we need circle drop OP. No wind angle tweaks. And I hit it great. What a waste of a practice. But see, the shot's not really scary. It jumps over the ground, or the sand trap real nice. I'm going to try to quit hitting greats for y'all. Sorry about that. I feel comfortable with the shot just because we've played it so many times. Not something, you know, if I just hit perfect, we'd be all right. I'm not gonna take another practice at it. I don't think we need to. Oh, maybe I should for your benefit. Alright, sorry. We'll give it one more practice. Maybe we, you know, that way we can drop it and I already said you shouldn't move on until you have a drop. So let me listen to myself. Another good thing to do when you're practicing is on your boosters, to put on your practice tokens as a booster. That way you don't run out of tokens. Alright, and swap ball. Go here. 8-1. And just center cut. Or center ball. There we go. I can hit perfect. contrary to popular belief. We're looking at 339. Yep, and we nailed the target yards perfectly. Right key to this setup, spin the screen. We want to be right here. Right by that second cutter rough, right on the edge. We're at +2 again. And we want to set our spins right there. Alright, and +2 we know is +1 to the chart. And Tom's shot I always give a little 59. 7-9, 7-5, so we're going to pull 7-6. Oop. I'm going to pull from white. A little easier to see. And then we just need circle drop OP. There we go. That should drop fine. And we missed a little right. Less 59, he says. So, okay. I'm going to review the wind angle, then we're going to go live. Welcome everybody to the stream that's here. Appreciate you guys showing up. We're dialing in today, and as you can see, we're having fun with it. So, if you want to look at our score real quick, see where we're at. We're not looking bad. We're on hole 7. We're sitting at -11. So, best we could do is 2, 4, 7 more. We could do a -18 if we drop everything from here out. Let's look at the wind or the pull angle on this last shot so I can adjust it when I go live. Alright. So we are lined up in the right spot at +2. There we go. Our spins, according to the guide, are in the correct spot. And we missed right hand side. Said we pulled too much 59. So let me look at that there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, we did pull a 59 flick. So we're going to try to pull a straight 12 and see if we can get that going there. One of the advice that I keep getting from guys that are way better than me is don't try to adjust your pull angle. Do things like take 0.1 off the adjustment, stuff like that, or add a click of curl. Here's the problem. You saw on that shot with Boris where I didn't change my pull angle and I took 0.1 off the adjustment, but I must have changed my pull angle a little bit accidentally, and I missed left because of taking the 0.1 off. So I'm trying to stay true to kind of what's working for me right now. I'm sure I'm not doing it as best as everybody else. I'm still learning, and I'll probably end up doing exactly what everyone's telling me to do. But I'm stubborn, and it's going to take me a while. All right. Rock, P1 max rest, white to the left rough, swap bags, 7 top, 1 left, and then P6 side spin 2, win 10, and then center ball. Hit perfect, and we should be in a great spot for the approach. Alright, so there we are, and we're going to swap to the APOC, 7 top, 1 left, we're going to swap to our good ball. Alright, we're going to go 8-1 is the adjustment. And then we're going center ball. Hit perfect. Alright, we're looking at 339 for target yards, hopefully. Looks like we're close. 340, that's good. It'll probably put us at chart numbers. We'll see. Alright. So right next to that left rough, right next to the sand trap. We are at chart numbers with +1. And we want to be, oh, get in there, right there. 7.2 according to the chart is 6.7. So let's get that 59. That's a little straighter. Let's try that. What did I say? 6.7? 6.7, 6.7. Stupid kids. Alright. Now we need circle drop OP. Let's see if we get that drop there. Got a good camera angle. Boom. There it is. Alright, we needed that. It's a little confidence booster after that miss on 6. Nice shot. Way to go, Tom. Really well designed shot. Appreciate you guys. As always, if you don't subscribe to Boris Guides, check them out. BorisBenko.com. Alright, so we're looking good here so far. This next hole is super difficult. I've heard a lot of people having trouble with it. We're going to set up the extra mile and sniper to the QB. Now, the reason you need the sniper is because it's going to affect where we're at min. Because of the distance on the sniper. So, we need a P2 side spin 6 win 10 ball. That's the only ball we're going to play with. Luckily, I got some great cardinal balls that we're going to use right there. Alright. So, shot structure is we're going to set up, we're going to spin the screen around. We're going to set up at P2 min, blue ring to the third cut of rough. And, I can't tell what the other... blue will just be outside the bunker on the left. Oh, yeah, I see. So, the left side of the blue will be on the right side to the third cut of rough. On the left side, it'll just be a touch outside of the bunker. And then we're going to swap to the QB. And then we're going to adjust and take our shot. The circle break right curl is the base. And then we got some wind angle tweaks. Looks like we really want to be in blue if we can, which is circle break right curl +1 with 1 up, 1 underpower. Circle yellow is circle break right curl -3. That's going to be tough to gauge. And circle break right curl +4 in red with 2 up. That could be a little tough to gauge too. Everything I've heard is a pretty tough shot. Boris's notes say recommend to practice. Yes, thank you, Boris. We need that reminder because we know it's going to be tough. All right, make sure the quarterback has a sniper with it, and we got our ball. I'm going to pin it just in case it suddenly goes away somehow. Who knows? It's Golf Clash. All right. So we're going to go ahead and take a practice at this, see? If you don't get this drop, it's okay. We're looking for a negative 17 today, like I said. I didn't expect to do much better than that. Just this course is really hard. But we'll see. I mean... Alright, so we want to spin this and go to P2 min. Alright, we want the blue. Oops, let's get it set up right. Alright, so the blue there. And see how the blue's slightly overlapping there? And then we want 1 top and 3 right. 1 top hard. So go up and down. And then we're going to swap to the quarterback. And we're going to adjust 12 o'clock. 8-2 is 5-5. Shit. And it looks like we're in blue. Circle break right curl +1. Let's see if we got that. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. All right, so we missed left hardcore. Pull less 01. Oh my Lanta. This is not going to be an easy shot, guys. We're gonna give this another practice. Shit. Sorry. Crap. That's gonna be tough. I honestly don't know if I'm capable of dropping that, to be honest. But we're gonna give her another go. All right. That is a weird shot. But it's droppable. Boris dropped it. One thing we can do is we can go to Boris's Telegram if we want. And we can look at hole A video for the QR. Oh, there's not a video in there. Shoot, there usually is. Alright, no big deal. We're just going to go for it. Alright, we're going to give it one more practice and then we'll just go live. I don't anticipate a drop. Sorry, guys. But we're going to give her a shot. Never know. So it said pull less 01. I'm going to give it a 59 flick here and see what happens. Alright, spin that screen around. P2. Min. Right there. Swap to the I'm gonna go there. Looks like we're in yellow this time. So 7-9 is 5-3. So right there and right there, it's going to be circle break, right curl, -3. So we want to come down and go circle break, 1, 2, 3, and see if that drops. Hey, okay, maybe we can drop this. Who knows? I really didn't want that yellow angle. So let's review our let's review our pull angle and go live. That was cool. I didn't think we were going to get that. We might actually get the drop here, guys. All right. Let's review that pull angle. Make sure we can replicate it. All right. There we are. One top hard. And swap to the quarterback. All right. So for our pull angle, we went pretty heavy on the 59. Yeah, looks like we're going almost to the white line on my grid. So we're going to give that a try. Let's see if we can duplicate it. If we miss, we miss. You know what I mean? But it's encouraging to know we just dropped it. So who knows? And in the hard, what I would consider to be the hardest wind angle, yellow. All right. Well, yellow and red are probably both just as tough. All right, let's go live. Let's get this drop. That would really be impressive to me. Thanks, Allison. Appreciate you. All right, let's see if we can get it this time. All right, so we're about like that. Looks like we're in yellow again. 7-6 is 5-2. So a circle break, right curl -3. Circle break, 1, 2, 3. Everybody say a prayer, nod to the gods. Nope, missed the right. Missed on the right hand side. Well, that's okay. That was close. I was really encouraged by that practice drop, but I honestly, like I said before, wasn't really expecting to drop that hole anyway. So hopefully we can get this albatross here. We've played this hole a ton of times as well. And albatross would put us right where we were hoping to be at -17. So that's what we really want. This second shot is designed by Tom, APOC Sniper. I forgot to take notes on a couple holes because I've been yakking. We're not going to worry about it right now. Alright, so APOC Sniper, max extension P6, 3 right, 2 top. Pull from clear, max OP, right curl to the outside of the shot circle. Adjustments 1-to-1. Our approach shot here is going to be landing position based, 4 back, 2 right. It looks like ball guide just short of the pin. We're going to be adjusting 1-to-1 -0.5, and based on landing position, we'll either add or subtract. There is a couple wind angle, there's a blue and a yellow wind angle that have a click of left and 2 clicks of left. So this is a pretty straightforward shot. We've played this a ton before. So, all right. So let's see, power. Wind resistance. Actually, let's do side spin. Actually, let's do this. Let's go power here, side spin there, and we know when we get to the right ones. All right. So P6 plus side spin 4, wind 10. No matter what, we need the P6 to set up. Just looking through the precision balls there. Alright. And we got a few of these. That'll be a good setup ball. We can play that ball too. See if we got anything else. No. We can look in a side spin. 6s in the P6 range and see if we have a better ball. This drop's super important to get to our target score today. So I want to try to ensure that I get it by using a nice precision. Well, we already got a precision 6. Yeah, I think we'll just go with the ball we got. That's P5. I don't want to keep using that ball. Now we could go with that. We'll see. Alright, so P6, max extension, white to the rough. 3 top, 2 right spin. And then you're going to adjust 1-to-1. Max OP, right curl to the outside of the shot circle. And we're looking for 378. This should not be a shaky needle at all because we have a tailwind. So I'm not really too worried about it. but we absolutely want to give it a practice. Alright. Alright guys, it's the last hole of the stream. I really appreciate everyone coming out and watching and staying through. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you haven't subscribed to us, please do. You can catch Boris guides at borisbanco.com. And let's see if we can get this albatross and finish this at our target. Alright, we are in practice mode. White ring to the left. 3 top, 2 right. And then we want to go 8-4. Max OP. Curl to the outside of the shot circle. So we are a little shaky needle. We're going to have to hit perfect. I didn't think it was going to shake at all. Alright, that should bounce right up there. We're looking at 378 as the target yards. And we're right there. So landing position, 4 back, 2 right. Okay. And then we're looking to put this ball guide right there. And that's a little bit off. There we go. Center cup is what we're looking at. +2 is +1 to the chart. And this is a Tom shot. So we're going to little 59 flick. Looks like we're looking at blue angle, which is 1 click of left curl. 7-3 is 6-8 on the adjustment. And we're going to want 1 click of left. So, there. Oh, that's 2. Let's see if we can get that drop there. We missed left. Pull less 59. I must be pulling 59 heavy today. Alright, we're definitely giving this another look. Just because we need this drop. Hey, Road to Glory. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Alright, we really need this drop to get to our target of -17. That would be a good tiebreaker for the weekend. So we'll probably end up going with the higher precision ball just to be safe because it is a little bit shaky. I didn't anticipate that. But we need another practice. So I'm going to try to pull this as 12 o'clock as possible on this attempt here. Max extension P6, white to the right rough, 3 top, 2 right spin. Now if you really want to look at it, you can zoom in and just right there. 3 top, 2 right, and 7-7 on the adjustment. And max OP, curl to the outside of the shot circle. A little bit more. There we go. Hit perfect. Looking for 378 target yards again. Stay out of the rough. Alright. And we're at 378 exactly. That's where we need to be. 4 back, 2 right on the approach. And we want to make sure we get set up in the right spot again. So I'm going to pull this like this. That way I can have a look. Yeah, that's right where we want to be. +2, as we know, is +1 to the chart. Alright, and we pulled too much 59 last time. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That looks like 12. And we are in blue again, which is 1 click of left. 8-3 is 7-8 on the adjustment. And then we want 1 click of left curl. So center ball, 1 click left. Hit perfect. See if we can get the drop there. We're still missing left. We may need to take 0.1 off the adjustment. I thought that was a pretty straight pull. So we're going to try it again with 0.1 off the adjustment. I wouldn't be doing so many practices if it wasn't so important that I get this drop. So we're going to switch to our, since this is our last one of those, we'll switch to our higher precision ball once we set spins. All right, one more try. We're going to try this with the same pull, but we're going to subtract 0.1 from the adjustment. See if we can get that drop. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming again. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Really means a lot to me that you're supporting the channel. Going to be doing streams every day. Q9s mostly every day. And as far as tournaments go, we're going to be doing dial-ins. And then we'll do a full weekend round stream where we play our whole entire weekend round, and hopefully we do well. All right, and it's a lot easier to hit perfect on a precision 8, man. All right, but you guys know for sure that I can miss. I hit a great right or a great left. All right, 378's target yards. We're at 379, which is fine. That should put us at chart numbers. 4 back, 2 right. We want to set up. That's a little too close to the hole. A little farther away. There we go. Yep, well, center cut to me. +1 is chart numbers. So we're still in blue. 1 click of left, and 8-2 is pulling 7-7. So I'm going to try to pull 7-6 here and see if that does me any good. We're going to add 1 click of left curl. Hopefully that'll get us the drop. I like the camera angle. There we go, center cut. All right, yeah, so that's the thing here with this. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I do stream Q9s every single day. So you always feel free. They're going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. All right, so on that shot you guys saw, it was my regular pull angle, but I subtracted 0.1 because we kept missing left, and that's the direction of the wind, and we got the drop. So center cut too, which is nice. So all we got to do is replicate that shot, and I'm going to review it one time just to make sure I got it stuck in my brain. Need a cup of coffee. Okay. Four back, 2 right. Perfect. Setting up just outside of the hole. Middle cup, obviously. All right, and then we were at chart numbers, and we subtracted 0.1. So yeah, that looks like a 12 o'clock pull to me. We're gonna just try to replicate that pull with 0.1 off the adjustment. So got our precision balls pinned. We got our setup ball ready. All right, guys, this is last live shot of the day. Thank you again for showing up. Really appreciate it. If you don't follow the channel, please do, and like and subscribe. If you leave comments on the videos, you got questions, you want to see something specific, let me know. We're trying to create good content here and have a good place for everyone to hang out. So let's get this albatross and get the heck out of here. All right. All right. So 378 is what we're looking for. That's going to be a little short. Oh, no, we nailed it. Nice. All right, 4 back, 2 right on the approach. And we're setting up right at the front of the hole. A little short. Just like that. We're at +2, which is +1 to the adjustment. So what we're going to do, because it's +1 and we're subtracting 1, is we're not gonna add 1. And we again are in blue. We must love that blue wind angle. 7/6 is what we're looking at for the adjustment. And 1 click of left. All right. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. This is all we can do. Let's hope we get this. I like the camera angle. Boom. Center cup drop. All right, guys. We hit our target today. -17 on the qualification. Great job. Great guys by Team Boris. Really appreciate you guys. Really proud of the work you do. You did a heck of a job. We had some misses. You know, we got some stuff that we can clean up for the weekend. But, you know, we did what we came to do today. Put up a -17. So thank you all for watching. Hey, anytime, Allison. Glad you're here. I really appreciate you showing up. So that's a good start for the WR here. That'll happen tomorrow. Yep, Boris all the way. I agree. I like Boris a lot, Jabber. I've been a subscriber since 2024. We are subscribing to Tommy as well. Next season, we're going to be featuring all the guide makers we can. Because I think, you know, they all are great, and they all have different shots and different pole angles and different things, and I want to feature everybody we can. So again, thanks guys for showing up. I'll see y'all at 4 p.m. Eastern for the Q9, or we'll be streaming the opening round front 9 dial-in after the guides are all put together. I'll send out a message when that happens. Have a great day, y'all, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.